Hi crafty people, this is Ellen with EGI Designs. Today I'm back with another craft organization video. This is the 7th one, and this is how I store my 6x6 paper pads. With this whole organization series, it's being able to see the products you have so that you can use them. If you can't get to them, if you can't see them, you will not use them, and then it's a waste of money. So I needed to improve the way that I was storing my 6x6 paper pads. When I first started out, I had my 6x6 paper pads in these ArtBin super satchels. And these actually, I mean, they work out great. There's no problem with having them. They open. You can put your paper pads in there. They work totally fine. But what was happening is that I was stacking these up and having them on my shelf or on the top of my shelf, and I didn't know what was in there because I couldn't see them because I had to take everything out to be able to look and see, oh, what papers do I have in there? Do I have, birthday, Christmas? Where is that? What, sorry, can't talk. A specific brand I was looking for, those kind of things. So I needed to find a better way. So I was looking on the internet and trying to figure out what could I do, what would be best, and I came across Stampin' Storage. And Stampin' Storage is a brand that they make all their products that's based in the USA. The products are wood, they're great quality, they're a little bit pricier, but they're definitely going to last you. And if you can get a good sale, then it's definitely a great investment. So this springtime, I believe it was, I found a great sale at Stampin' Storage, and I purchased two of they call it the Stampin' Die storage units, and you can either get a 2-drawer or a one that they call it the tall, and it's 4 drawers. And these things hold so much paper, I can't even tell you. I was able to put all of my 6x6 papers in there and then have some room for expansion, paper expansion. I did film a video with my phone, and I will insert it into this video so that you can see what they look like in person and how much room is in the drawer. So I will put that in here on this video. But as far as the organization goes, what I've done is I have two, so here's the pack, and I have two different square stamp pocket things from CheckOutStore. Let me just get a ruler. I think this one's 6 3/4 by 6 3/4. This one's 5. This one's 5 by 5. So what I do is I keep the paper pad in here so that it's safe all together. It's not going to get harmed or squished or any of that stuff. I just love this paper pad. Gorgeous. But anyway, so then this one's for the outside, and then on the inside I have the little one, and that's where I keep all my scraps. So everything is all together. When I had it in the plastic container, I just had all of the paper pads in there like loose like this, and I had the scraps kind of stuck in like that, so then they were in there like that. So I had things falling out, you know, scraps were getting away from me because they would fall out. So this way everything is nice and neat and organized, and I'm not losing any of the scraps. As far as the order in the drawers, you have to kind of come up with what works for you. So for me, I have them separated out. Like this one is in my section that is for backgrounds. So I make labels for each of the envelopes. I have the brand, the name of the paper packet, if I know what the weight of the paper is, and then what section it's in. I don't know if you can see that. So when I take this out, I know when I put it back, it needs to go in the background section. So I divided up my papers. I have ones that only would be backgrounds, you know, so like they're kind of watercolory or they're grungy or, you know, things like that. I just consider those as background paper. Then I have a whole bunch of florally printed, you know, kind of random things, and then I have those in what I call the patterned paper section. Then I have a section for like celestial and space. I have a lot of Asian inspired papers, so I have a tab that is Asian, and then behind that I have Japan, papers from Japan, then papers that are like a Middle East influence. Then I have one drawer that is all solid color, so I can go right to that if I need that. I have a drawer that is celebrations, so you know, birthday, wedding, baby being born, all those kind of things. I have those all together. And then I have my, what I call yearly papers, which are, you know, I have all of my spring stuff together, so like the holidays, like Valentine's Day, um, things like that, you know, 4th of July, um, Halloween, fall, Christmas, New Year's. So I have them in there in order of the calendar year and when those would come up. So I think that's it for organization, but what you want to do is find an order that works for you. Whatever method you are using to store your papers, just find what works for you, and so that things are accessible and that you can see them and you can reach them and you can use them. So I do definitely highly recommend the Stampin' Storage products. I also have an ink cube holder that I just got a little bit ago, and it is fabulous. I can fit so many ink cubes in there, and they're all accessible to me. I can open the drawer, pick out exactly the one that I need. So they are a little bit more expensive in an investment, but they're definitely worth it, because your products will be so easy for you to find. So I will put the video in showing you. I took it on my phone, and I'll put it in this video so that you can see the drawers in action. You can see what it looks like, and I will link everything in the description. I do have affiliate links, which means if you click on them and end up making a purchase, that helps me out on my channel, and I appreciate you shopping through my links. And I do post on my Facebook page any sales or anything that I can find that I can pass on some savings to you, so feel free to check that out. I'll put the link in the description, and it's at the top of my YouTube channel. So hopefully that helps you out, gives you a little bit of ideas on how to organize the 6x6. And I did want to mention, I think I forgot, I'm sorry, on the Stampin' Storage drawers. I did get the one that is for the stamp and die storage as opposed to the paper storage, because a lot of the 6x6 papers actually extend past 6x6. So it might be 7x6 or, you know, even a little bit higher. And the stamp and die drawers are more deep, so you can put, you know, things that are even taller in there. I have papers that are 7.5 inches tall and they still fit in there, so you can put a lot of different size papers in there as well. So hopefully that helps. Thanks very much. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm here to show you my stamp and storage unit where I keep my 6x6 paper. And I actually use the drawers that are for the stamp and die storage because the drawers are a little bit deeper from top to bottom, so that it can fit in there those paper pads that, you know, have a little bit of extra room on the top of that. I'm going to try to not make you sick with moving the camera, so I apologize, but I just wanted to show you what they look like inside the drawer. So you can see tons of room in each drawer, and I've only pulled this out maybe 2/3 of the way. So this is what I was talking about, like the memory box ones are very tall, the Echo Park are tall, so I wanted to have something that had a little bit more room vertically. So I have everything in here organized. This one is like my specialty paper, like different topics. I have like a lot of different Asian papers, Japan, Middle East, and Celestial, so whimsical, kids. I have drawers just for backgrounds, and I'll go through the rest of that when I'm at my other camera, but I just wanted to show you. So this is the four drawer. It's the two, I think it's called the tall cubby from Stamp and Storage, and it's great quality. Can fit lots and lots of either stamp and die storage in these drawers or the 6x6 paper pads. And I believe in, which one is it? So in this one I actually have just the solid color, but these are very tall from Recollections. These are 4.5x7, and these fit in here just fine as well. So that's again the reason why I wanted this to be so tall, to have the tall drawers. I do have them by celebration, different times of the year. This is my Christmas drawer. But anyway, and I'll talk about the rest of that when I'm at my other camera. But I wanted to go on a field trip and show you what these look like and how amazing and high quality they are. They're solid wood. They're not going to break. They're not going to break down on you. And you can actually also paint these yourself, or you could use rub-ons on the front, or stickers, or whatever you like to decorate it yourself. And I think it comes in either natural or white. So, and that concludes our field trip for the day, and I'll put this into the other video and we can finish it up.